right, welcome everyone back to another round of Link to the Past randomizer. We got some casual boots for you. This is Rambler versus Zeitnix. This is a doubleheader from a race that we just wrapped up between Captain and Kachiri. So right now, team on the left is up a game.
But
Now,
we
of
can't
course,
hear anything. We can't hear anything.
You're missing
Oh gosh, I hear things.
the music. There we go.
Oh, it's Gaia. I know this. Whoa, look at those 5-6 crystals.
Hera and Eastern right after that. Yeah, we got. Is that birds I hear? Birds screeching in the background?
Yeah, because I think this is background music and not the game sound.
They
Wait.
put. No, they put.
No,
they
no,
put.
it is.
No, they put birds in the song.
No, I know. I just.
There's birds
I
in the
guess I'm
song,
just.
Mikon.
I guess I'm just surprised this is the tune that plays here. I guess.
This is, I think, a pack that Rambler kind of like comboed together. It has a bunch of different music for a bunch of different games.
I see. Okay, because this is definitely not Gaia music.
Yeah, I think.
What?
I think the
This
title
song-
music was also. I think it was Chrono Trigger.
Why was the sunny Gaia town music playing
rain
during
state?
the rain state?
I couldn't tell you.
Is this an approved MSU? I don't know about this.
I mean, if it takes a bunch of songs from approved MSUs, then I'm sure it's fine. It does. It doesn't have to fit theming to be approved. Mikon. Yeah, I need to. Oh wait, before I do this, chat, don't forget to go support the previous runners. They put on a really great show. Go follow them. And if you don't, I'll beat you up. I'll sick Mikon on you. I'll do it.
You don't want that.
Mikon is a grappler. We'll grab you and
I most certainly am not.
Nope, Homer's taking a couple does. A little dosey-do with the little green guard down here. So, I know Rambler quite a bit. I've seen him play. He can compete for sure. I don't know his opponent at all, so I don't really know what to expect from them. So this will be a learning experience for me. But yeah, let's see. We just had a bit of a wacky race that was just like nothing but overworld was like the goods. It's where the goods were, and then at the last second, like go do this bandit dungeon. So let's see how this seed plays out. So far, not as nice. No early mirror. Not bad. So, Mikon,
What?
how are you?
Well, Willard J. Bradley. I'm doing okay. Everything has been fine. Since the last 10 minutes, nothing's really changed, honestly.
How much has your interest in racing this game increased since the start of the day?
About 2%,
Hey, I'll take it,
much
baby.
like the milk.
I got some 2% in the fridge right now. You know, I was tempted to go get me some delicious cold brew before this race started, but you know, you drink that milk and then do a bunch of commentary, it doesn't really combine very well. You're gonna be coughing up, it gets in your throat, it gets all gummy. It's no good.
Making cheese in there.
No, I don't like that thought. Actually, in fact, I hate it. How could you? Zeitnix is a graduate of the
key dash.
2020 Mentor Tournament. Oh, nice.
Oh, also nice key dash.
The Mentor
See,
Tournaments...
those are terms I know.
Key dashes are pretty epic. I agree, Mikon. Those were your words. The Mentor Tourney is really cool. Like, if you're wanting to get into racing this game, and you're still kind of new to playing it, like the Mentor Tourney that they do every year is really nice, because you play a bunch of games, and then it kind of, like, pairs you off into different tier brackets. There's like one for each sword: fighter sword, master sword, tempered sword, gold sword, based on your performance in the previous stage. So that
Did they call it the golden sword?
yes.
Thank God.
Although I think it's just gold sword. I don't think they call it golden.
That's fine too.
The golden sword. The sword of 1,000 butters.
Goldens? No, you can't. No.
Oh, nice. I can't not hear. I can't not think of "I Ate Your Pie" whenever I hear this song now. Just, this has been one of his like sub alerts forever. But it makes sense because Ramblers are always over there trying to play Mafia. Now this song's a banger. This is Skyward Sword, right? The like
I
starting
don't know,
town.
actually.
It's a good song. Skyloft. Yeah, thank you.
I can't wait for the starting notes, the do 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 do, to play 1,000,000 times, and just those.
That. This is.
Bling blong.
Isn't this also Skyloft?
Pre-cooked mushroom.
Is it cooked or condensed?
I
I wonder how do they turn
has
it
to be-
from a mushroom into a powder?
It would have to be. Well, you grind it up, right?
Right. Oh, is that what the witch is doing? It's a grinder, not a cauldron.
Not a cauldron. Yes.
They must take it off site, and that's where all the extra work gets done. So you turn in the
At the
mushroom,
factory.
and yeah, they got to go to the underground factory. It's probably in that little bush section right next door. Rosetown.
Ah.
Okay, this race is all going to be about me mentioning different MSC songs that are going to show
That's fine. I'd be doing the same if I knew them.
I would say.
Well, I mean, I know this one.
Love me some Rosetown.
Boop, boop, boopy doo boop.
We got some more bombs. We got some any more ammo in here? That's a heart as an ammo.
Oh, hard ammo.
We got all 4. Money, arrow,
Shovel
bomb,
ammo?
heart, shovel ammo, and a bottle. That's like a good place to put that. Ooh, big. It's a lot of bombs off that tree pole.
I'm just gonna get just enough money for bottle vendor down here.
Yeah. It's nice just to knock out all these checks. Now, the other thing you'd want is for Hammer to show up here, just so you can also do Magic Bat.
Yeah.
Nice 300. And the bow. All right.
Nice.
Well, we do have a Crystal Eastern, so I'm sure we'll see that probably by the end of this, or following this Kakariko trip. And a Moon Pearl.
Ooh.
Yatta. Powder was like a byproduct of making the mushroom brew.
Gross.
It makes sense, I guess.
Sprinkle the byproduct on these chickens. Oh god.
Give
I
me
don't
some-
think that's safe.
Give me some byproduct.
Use it on the old lady right there.
Use it on the one in the house that turns the chicken into a person. Nice, nice. Sorry, up to 4.5 hearts. Up to 4.5 hearts, It's pretty good. Not 5 hearts, 4.5 hearts. And a
Ooh.
lamp.
Gee, I wonder if we'll do Easterns.
Yeah, I wonder. See, this would be a scene where you wouldn't want to cack skip at all, because you would just, or you just feel bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Bottle. Heart piece on the library. Yeah, 2 seeds in a row of getting all light roll crystals is nice. I'm curious to see what our pendants are. Get the fire shield.
He's not
Get the
gonna
fire shield.
He's not gonna get the fire shield.
Just think all the fires you can block with it.
It won't be that many.
When are we gonna get a Link to the Past randomizer battle royale, where you get X amount of time to scour the game, finding items, and then it warps you to a battle room?
I'd play that one.
I would
I'd
play
try
that.
I would try that one. You got me. You get me right there.
Well, I know Link to the Past Online has PvP because I remember torturing people with that. Because you could like LTTP Online is where you can play the same seed together, where you can actually see each other and somewhat interact with each other in game. It's really cool. I haven't done one in a while, but
Is this check skipped often when you start with the boots?
which check?
The one Rambler's doing right now that he forgot.
No, I think he
to
just
because
forgot.
started with the boots.
Because
Right,
usually,
but is it forgotten often? Does it usually happen?
I don't think it's very often. I think Rambler's just a ding dong.
Oh, okay.
Because he also didn't check Lumberjack. I guess he's seen that lamp and he's like, okay, I'm just a cape or a sword away from Aga, so let's go see what's up here. But yeah, in LTTP Online, like, if you place a bomb and then, like, hit select right as it blows up, then there's just a bomb hitbox that just exists forever in that location. And any other players that run into that would take damage. I definitely did that to troll a bit in the Ganon fight when we were all fighting Ganon at the same time. It was brilliant. Okay, well, we are getting some divergence. We got Zeitnix heading down to the South Shore area while Rambler doing what I think most players would do and head towards the East Palace area.
Yep. You'll get enough money here easily to do Zora even once you start to go to South Shore.
Yeah. We're getting all the fetch quests out of the way today. Now, I could see Zeitnix, if they, like, find... I mean, they would have to find, like, hammer, glove, and a mirror, and then get to do, like, Pod Eastern together.
That's a bit of an ask, I think.
This play to work out. But, you know, we saw a 1 hour Agona's Cave. And, well, never mind. We'll probably see it again.
Ah, I know this song.
What's this song?
This is from Final Fantasy X.
Oh. Is this Xanarkin?
It's not Xanarkin.
I know. I don't recognize it. Even though I did just watch that FF10 AI Taz.
That was so cool.
That was really cool. There's our glove. There's our cape. And a bombos. And $1. This is the shrines where you get the summons. Ah. Huh? Well, there is our...
No, it's Xanarkin. I lied. I lied. It's actually Xanarkin.
This is our Aga. We got our Aga care package already.
Oh yeah, that is a factor, huh?
But I mean, right now, if you do Aga, you get catfish and pod. That's it. But
I don't know. Pod seems pretty good.
It could be. That's the thing, is it could be a pendant pod. We do have lamp and bow, so everything in pod is in logic minus the boss.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad play.
It's certainly not something I would go do.
No.
Immediately, but once I'm done with the Dark World, I mean, or the Light World, yeah, I think pod is a super high priority play for me.
That's the thing about an Aga play, is it can kind of determine a race really early if one player does it and gains nothing from it while the other player doesn't do it. Which is why a lot of times I will tend to put it off as long as possible. I don't think there's any repercussions for doing Eastern at this point.
Oh, no, not at all.
But, you know, for... Obviously, Rambler will probably go South Shore next, but, like, you know, now with that glove, we can go up the mountain for 2 checks, which is not great. 2 checks!
I'd still probably do that before Aga, though.
Yeah, I probably would. The question is, will we see Agona's Cave ever?
Samaria is still there. Ice Palace, green.
Green Ice Palace. Just like the last seed. And for anyone watching and wondering what I'm talking about, this is part of a double header. We just saw a match between teammates of these runners duke it out, and then we had a green pendant ice in that one as well. A very important green pendant ice as well. Did we? I don't know if we've seen all 3 items or not in Eastern yet.
We got a bee, and we got
A bee.
the map.
A bee map.
Yeah, it points you right to the bees.
Oh, we got a boomerang.
The boomerang. The bubble ring.
The bubble ring. Nice clean room there for Rambler. Gets the spin.
0 drops? What?
Yeah, that's very rare.
What?
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Isn't this Blinded by Light from 13?
This song? No, this is also from Final Fantasy X.
Okay. No, you're right. I'm dumb. But I also like my song. I like this is from Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is just everything.
No, that was Xanarkin. Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
That was from Xanarkin, not to Xanarkin.
I did like the Secret of Mana fanfare straight into Mario RPG. It was
yeah.
amazing. Alright, question is, will we see Agana before we see Aga? Hmm? I feel like there's got to be a FF13 MSU pack. Though I feel like
Play that game.
Blinded by Light, the one of the battle themes, if I remember correctly, it has a bit of slow start, which never does not work for battle themes for this game. It's like the downside about using the La Milana 1 and 2 pack is like At and Raw, that song, by the time it actually gets into the good part, Blind is blowing up every time. And I'm like, man, I want to hear the good tunes. A bee! Perhaps a good bee. So the other side thing about this is Rambler does actually have enough money for Zora coming over here, while Zeitnix did not, so we'll probably see the water walk to Zora, just clear all that, especially after this when he's like, oh, I guess I can do Aga. Let's see if I can get around that. Jeez, just so much stuff. Because, you know, you wouldn't want to go do Aga and then find nothing but, like, the flippers over in Pod to then go get your hammer or mitts from Lake Hylia. That always feels bad.
I don't want to feel bad.
No feeling bad. There's no time for
that. Thanks for not letting me feel bad, Willard.
I do what I can. If I feel like it. So far, it does... I don't know, it seems like both of these players have pretty comparable execution. I feel like Rambler might have a little bit slightly better. But still plenty of time, and you know, a lot of times execution can come down to who has the better gear. Like,
I'm pretty sure we can call it now.
Call the race. It's over.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, everyone. Good
Thanks,
race.
everyone.
Pizza's
I won.
all around.
I get the Triforce.
Mikan just wants that Triforce.
I just want that Pizza Force.
Pizza Cats?
That game's great. Have you played that?
I have not.
Samurai Pizza Cats. It's a pretty good game.
What system is it on?
I don't know of any others, but there is one on NES. I don't know if there's any other.
I watched your pizza stream.
Pizza Pop? That game was great.
The game looked very silly.
I married a pizza.
I liked stomping on cats, on feral cats.
I definitely jumped on Alley Cats, yep.
Alley Cat Blues. We are getting our mushroom turn in. So this could be our... Like, right now, we just need a glove or a hammer, and we can avoid this Aga play, which is exactly what both these runners want to do. They do not want to go do Aga. $20. Final offer. Okay. Nice little red potion there from Waterfall Fairy. So we're going to get a little bit of a high five. Rambler's going to clear more of this area. But will Zora be our ticket out of avoiding Aga?
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti.
No one's gonna go to Agina, are they?
I mean, I would probably go up the mountain next, and then just go to Aga.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Agina's cave is... I don't know, maybe Rambler was... I mean, I know Rambler was watching the previous race, maybe... I know I sometimes try and avoid watching other races going on, because I don't want them to, like, make decisions for me. Like, I don't want to make a decision based on... You know, a practice seed that I just did.
This person got that, so maybe I'll get that.
Yeah, so it's like, oh man, Agina's cave had an item, maybe he'll have it again. Alright, looks like Zeitnix is heading up the mountain while Rambler's going to check this mushroom. So the only real big difference here is just the flipper checks that Rambler's done, I think. Whoa, buddy!
Whoa.
Calm down there, Mr. Big Spender.
Does he still have that bee?
I think he still has that bee.
Oh no.
He's beelining it to Agina's cave now.
To Agina.
Alright, here comes Agina with the book to get into desert. Calling it. Calling it! Oh, okay. Didn't get dead rocked. I thought he was going to get
close,
dead rocked.
yeah.
Yeah. Only some bombs, so last chance for something to be here. 10 arrows on Desert Ledge into Agina's cave for what will probably be a big 20 or a heart piece. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This is Agaseed. We're about to find out. Right now. 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 Right now. I mean, that's really good. That's one thing I've noticed. Is it does feel like whenever it's an Agaseed, it does like to not only give you cape, but also give you an extra sword.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know. I wonder if it has something to do with the starting sword. If starting with a sword kind of plays into how the game's logic works.
Oh, like it doesn't account for it, so it places another one anyway?
I'm not certain, but that's what I was thinking.
Well, when I did play, I think I do remember feeling that way. That if you're getting both, it's pretty likely.
Mm-hmm. So Rambler is going to be a little bit behind to this Aga play, but is going to have a better sword, which will help speed up the climb a little bit. You can do ding-dong strats on the first room. Ding-ding-ding. Does have Ether and Bombo, so could just blast him with those.
Oh yeah, good point.
That's probably what I would do.
This is going to take forever with the fire sword.
Yeah. You're not going to get the same value out of using fighter sword spins. Yeah, bow is actually not bad either. It's four arrows to take out each one. 3 for him, because he'd already done that spin, I guess.
Willard, I have a little Milky Way right here. What is your... Do you have a preference of tiny Halloween candies to eat?
I know people are gonna give me crap, but I do actually enjoy the, I do enjoy candy corn. But especially...
Oh yeah, you'll get crap from that.
The candy corn, like, pumpkins. The ones that are shaped like pumpkins. Those are great. I've already had, like, 3 bags of them over the course of, like, the last month and a half.
What the fuck, Willard?
What? I enjoy them. Now, if we're just talking about, like, chocolate stuff, you know, I enjoy anything peanut butter chocolate. Give me some Reese's Cups. Hell, give me some Whoppers. Those are also good.
Yeah, Whoppers are alright.
Ding, 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 ding.
Rambler,
ding,
shut
ding.
up.
Mikan's eating Milky Way.
Sorry. There's Team Candy Corn chat. I can't believe you jerks.
It's not like we're sitting here talking about like different, like what is really a pizza and what's not. If Rambler was in the call, he'd be talking about New York pizzas. It's candy. It counts. It's still the same, like, you know, it's no different than getting a bag of Skittles. Or like those elephant peanuts.
I can't wait for my bag of Halloween pizza.
Somebody at some point in the entire existence of this world had, like, handed out pizza rolls for Halloween. Like, somebody had to have done it at least once. Gummy pizza candies?
Pizza rolls.
I remember the gummy, like a gummy cheeseburger. It's like, it's in like a package, it's separate, and you can put it together and take a bite out of it.
Nice pull. I like this pull.
It's a good pull. Team Candy Corn?
Swerve got rice cakes once? That's a little weird, but I mean, it's fine.
Alright, out of all the people in chat right now, who is willing to hand out potatoes? just a raw potato this Halloween. Please do it.
I want to be a potato for Halloween.
You want to be a potato? That means you're not going to answer the door at all, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
I definitely got a toothbrush once, for sure. It was probably from, like, the dentist or something that was passing out candy.
Did you use it?
Maybe? Dude. I already had a toothbrush. I didn't need another one. I'm not gonna dual-wield toothbrushes.
This is Xanarkin Boulevard.
Ah, man. I love it when Homer goes to Xanarkin Boulevard and watches Zelda get zapped away. Alright, we got some dungeon info.
Is there a mashup of Xanarkin, but like every note is like, dope?
I'm sure it exists. Those are the same pennant dungeons as the last seed. What the heck? PRNG. Oh, man. Maybe we'll find... Well, we're not going to get Bombos out of Swamp this time, Econ, but maybe we'll have some progression there. It's kind of nuts seeing all the medallions in hand already. We are going to need one or two of them.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So our progression, what do you think is going to be? Are you think we're just going to get Hammer Glove, or do you think we're going to get, like, Hookshot to get over to West Dark World? Or East Death Mountain?
I think... I'm predicting Hookshot and Spiral Cave.
So we're going to get a mirror over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. That happened in the last scene. I got it.
I'm funny.
Or
an important item, I guess, at least.
What was that?
I have no idea what that was. We're taking off, dude.
Oh! Yes!
Oh my god!
This is Ronald's theme, baby. Oh, Rambler winning so many points today. It's funny because this stands out so much from the rest of the pack that we've heard so far. But I'm all for it. Alright. I've labeled the dungeons accordingly. I really want to play through Pokemon Trading Card Game again. The problem is, I've watched speedruns of it, and too many times in the game does it, like, flash to white. Yeah, and it's very jarring, and I don't like that, so that's the only thing that would stop me from doing it. I could just play it very slow, though. That would probably make up for it.
I can't help but notice the poll has ended.
I mean, 5-7... You know, it's almost a tie, so...
It's not a very big sample size.
It's not a big sample size. That just means that everyone else that's in here that didn't vote is undecided. Which means that most of them probably love candy corns. Pretty safe to say.
I see no reason to object.
Okay, And now we got Chrono Trigger music. Oh no, my VOD! Ah!
Ah.
I feel like somebody just the other day got their VOD muted for Chrono Trigger music, despite it being on the approved pack list for restreams. I
got my VOD for DuckTales Remastered muted.
Absolutely. I believe it 100%. I'm surprised I didn't get my VOD muted for Quickie World 2, since one of the levels was the moon theme. But it absolutely got hit with copyright on the YouTube upload, and I knew it would.
2 of the songs, I got flagged for 2 of the songs.
What was the other one? The jungle one?
One of them was Transylvania, and one of them was the credit song at the end.
Oh, but not the moon theme? Did they not?
Not the moon theme, no.
Surprising. Tender.
The credit song, however, like the full thing, does have a section in it that is the moon theme.
Okay. I'm listening.
So maybe it was that part.
Maybe. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like Rambler has like some weird double audio going on.
I wasn't like going to call attention to it, but I feel like that I have heard that.
It seems like it's like the sound effects have just like a kind of slight echo.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking me out, man.
I could tell there with the beeping.
I don't think it's on my part. Did I do this? Wait. Okay, no, it's not on my part. I wonder if... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Alright, what are we going to find in here? We still haven't found anything. So maybe if it's not here, it might be catfish. We're looking for another glove. We're looking for a hammer. Hook shot. Mirror would open up stuff. It's pretty much about it. Book, I guess. Book.
Willard, I'm bored. Where's the items?
They're looking for it. I'm not in control of that, Mikon.
Hurry up.
You know what would satisfy that boredom? Another bologna sandwich.
Oh, ooh. No, I'm gonna get... After this, I'm gonna go get SpaghettiOs, and then mints. And then I'm gonna watch the end of RPG Limit Break.
Oh, it's ending. It's a bummer. There was at like 4 in the morning, there was a Crystal Project run that I was watching.
Yeah. 4 in the morning, because you were awake then.
Yes. Because I've lost control now. Hey, we got the mitts, which means we can go to West Dark World. And then we get to either do Hammerless Pendant Thieves Town or dip Pendant Skullwoods without a fire rod. So it's... or, do Mirrorless Smith. Ooh. I do see Zeitnix not checking King's Tomb, though. That could backfire, potentially.
Gasp.
Gasp. Gasply.
3 dragons in that one row. What the heck?
I hate the dragons in this game. So
hack dragon.
Hack dragon. Oh, Mikon, when are we racing Draken? You bring up a great point. I too have been, ever since Super Dumathon, I've had such an urge to run Draken with you.
Then hacking some Draken.
Yeah. I got a flute here out of chess games, so that opens up, Samarialus Mire Dip and Mire Shed. The seed is getting worse by the second with these items.
Oh yeah, with the mitts, that seems pretty stupendous.
Alright, let's see what Zeitnix is going to miss out on here in King's Tomb. This could be a pretty important point for Rambler. Rambler does have that sword advantage, but that's about it between the two. Just be like another sword or something. $20.
Whoa!
Wow! Wowzers!
Play of the game.
Oh yeah, just waiting for flippers to show up, and then the seed wants you to do hammerless ice for hammer. Oh, man. Ag a seed just to get mitts feels so bad. Yeah, I would not be happy about this if I was playing this seed. But maybe the seed will be nice and just immediately drop a hammer on their laps. Whoa!
we're blasting off into Ronald.
We're blasting off again. Ah, Castlevania. Some CV3, right? You need to play that one next.
I think this is 2. I think this is 2.
2? Oh, maybe.
I might be wrong. I haven't played 2 or 3, so I can't say.
Which one's this? Is this from Castlevania 3D? Is this the PlayStation 1 Castlevania song?
I think this one's from Super Mario World Hacks.
Is this Xanarkin? This one... Oh man, I love Super Mario Hacks. They make some great music. Wow, this is fun. We are getting a little bit of a divergence between the two runners, both in both in dungeons that they probably don't want to be in. One is a beatable pendant dungeon that hopefully does not contain an item in the big chest for the runner, and Rambler in an unbeatable crystal skull. What are we gonna find? What's gonna be in here? I kind of just hope like Samaria shows up next or something. I want to see an early Mire with this loadout, which actually, you know, with Master Sword and Cape and Bow is really not that bad at all.
It's the
Duh.
No, there's not gonna be anything here. Not in Thieves Town. There's not gonna be anything. It's nothing.
That's both items out of Skull. Her container and $50. It's gonna be Mirrorless Smith, right? That's what it's. I mean, it's what it's looking like since Skull had nothing. Maybe Bumper Ledge is our answer again.
Maybe Ronald knows the answer.
Maybe let's ask Ronald. Hey, Ronald. 10 arrows. Oh, you gotta go get those, Rambler. You're down to 19. I love this song. It does sound very, very chunky. It sounds chunkier than usual. I feel like Rambler has a Super NT, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's on... No, I don't know. I don't know, Mekon. I don't have the answer for you.
You don't know me?
Specifically. I don't know you.
That's my purse.
I was trying to think what the next line was. Thank you. Thank you for finishing that for me. Alright. Clearly Rambler's going to do Mirrorless Smith into Samaria-less Mire, right? Yeah, because we haven't seen anything in Thieves Town. I honestly was not paying attention, so I don't even know if there's anything in the big chest. What's on blind? 10 arrows. Okay.
Oh, right, there's a big chest. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know the song was this long.
Oh yeah, I guess we still could go all the way down to Hype Cave. I'm sure there's some goodies there. So for now, Zeitnix is going to save some time not going into Skull Woods. Not missing out on anything there.
He's digging right. He's doing the wiggle. Well, he missed, so never mind. Also, some of his movements seem to be very cardinal, which is not correct. Does no one know how to dig in this game?
Man, it's almost like Mekon should start racing this game again and showing us all how it's done.
Because I know how to save the milliseconds, my dude.
I don't really think that that spin speed is worth it, since you have to pick up that rock anyway.
And that frog.
And that frog. The dig wiggle. The ding dong dig. That's how it goes. Alright, what is gonna show up? What do we got next? I mean, the seed could be just like get hammer and go straight back to pod. I don't know if Helmet hat and item. There's a sword for everybody.
Nice, both of you.
So that's good for Zeitnix, not gonna get punished too much for that missed sword in Agana's cave, and could still eventually find it later.
Watch out, Homer, Link's running after you. Oh, run away.
Obviously, at this point, the difference between Fighter and Master... I think the difference between Tempered and Master is overall bigger than the difference between Master and Fighter, right? Maybe? Mostly because I know Master Sword has, like, some weird damage tables with certain enemies and bosses. What? Ooh, fire up.
Just... Wow, important item was in the last chest of Hype Cave.
So, now... No, we still can't. We don't have flippers. So, obviously, we're not going to go into Hammerless Ice. So what do we have left, Mikon? What are our options right now?
Well, okay, we're still not going to the mountain, huh? Woods was itemless now, right?
Yes. So, I mean...
Mire area, of course.
So Zeitnix is for sure going to go...
Not activate flute.
He might have done it before heading into the Dark World the first time.
Oh, did he? I don't know.
Right? No, Flute was in the Dark World. You're right. Flute was in chess games, so... That is, for sure a bit of a misplay there. I like the little dancing guy underneath the Rambler's character sprite. The little blacksmith likes to do a little dance while you're activating Flute.
I hope when you turn the blacksmith in, it starts playing the really fast Rose Town music until you get back in there. Oh, it changed.
Oh, we're in regular Hyrule now. We're not in Kakariko anymore. This is different. Hey, a book! Okay. Well, that's probably a relief for Rambler not having to make that mire dip yet. Can just go to another beatable dungeon.
Beatable crystal? Oh, man.
Oh, baby. So, the contrary, Zeitnix is going to save a little bit of time only having to do Skullwood's area once. But you never know, we could have a situation kind of like last time, where maybe Rambler picks up a mirror soon and can do Moth into ped check. Gotta have that ped check. Nice early big key here in Desert. So at this point, what are we looking for? Obviously we still need a hammer. We don't necessarily need flippers since both of our waterlogged dungeons are pendants. So we also might not need the mirror at all either. So we might just need hammer, ice rod, Samaria, and then hookshot for GT. This could be a quick one. Mickens.
Oh, he's doing the double toil and trouble. Double desert, I guess. Didn't want to go to the right side yet. Is there a reason for this if you're not going to, like...
Well, I would assume because there was an item on the torch, he's just going to hope that the other item is on Lamola's and then doesn't have to go back in.
I guess you're going to be saving quitting out of here anyway.
Yeah, or fluting to the mire
you're
next
just
if you don't find anything.
Yeah.
Let's see how this moth fight goes. Master Sword spin, I feel like Master Sword spins are always kind of risky, just because you're kind of putting yourself in a very disadvantaged state.
It's impossible.
When Moth is like shooting you and tossing spikes at you, but really nice fight from Zeitnix there. Second crystal on the board. Rambler not too far off getting their second crystal on the board. What's this music? It makes me uncomfortable. I don't know, just something about the audio of it. Alright, there's a compass, so we're going back in. I think it's At this point, if Rambler steers clear of Thieves Town, can
Just
hold on to this
steer
lead.
clear of that
Just
Thieves
stay
Town,
away
man.
from Pendant Thieves.
Don't go in there. They're gonna steal all of your ice cream.
I don't even think he did the first 4. I think he just did all the Village of Acca stuff and then went south.
Well, that's weird.
I don't know why this music reminds me of Mother 3 a little bit. That's a game I need to play at some point again.
I have not played that one.
It's fun. You get to be a dog.
Yeah, I know. There's a dog in that game. He's pretty cool. Oh,
Haha,
no, you have the murder stuff.
Nice try, Rambler. Alright, what do we got? Is it going to be the mirror? Nope. Just a heart piece. So, alright, so for Rambler, it's either Thieves Town or Meyer area.
So echoey.
Part of me is like, what if he, you know, maybe he has his mic on, he's just not talking, and the mic is picking up his game audio.
Yeah, that must be it.
What? Yeah.
Going to warp speed.
Actually going to the Meyer area. I wonder if he has the medallion to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Mirror, Samaria, hookshot. Okay.
Got it.
So far this is looking pretty good for Rambler.
Just keep going the only way you can, and you'll be good.
Except for Thieves Town. Don't ever do
yeah.
Thieves Town. That's a trap. Oh, there is still purple chest as well. That could be something.
Oh, let's be real. That's no.
That's nothing.
No.
Purple chest is dead.
No.
Wow, this is another key under the doormat seed to beat Meyer.
Viddy...
Oh, Shadow Temple music?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Viddy's gonna have something. Of course.
Bam, 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 sword beams. Well, the good news for Zeitnix is after they get this book, we'll probably... I guess because you're doing Smith Chain, this ended up working out because you can activate your flute now. But
oh yeah,
we'll get to do
really need it before then.
Desert into Agnes Cave. Get that Tempered Sword. I guess at this point, I'd rather just the mirror never show up. Because, you know, I don't... Mirror checks, especially this late, suck. Though, I mean, it would give you access to the mountain.
It's got the dancing man, too.
It's got the dancing. Look at it.
He's tapping his little toes.
The shadow's dancing. It's a little spooky. Yeah, I would much rather get, like, hookshot than a mirror at this point. Alright, so following this race, Beacon's gonna stick around. We're gonna be restreaming a Zooter race.
I said one more. No. When are we multi-whirling? Multi-whirling. Dude, when you said you wanted to play Mario 64,
I do.
That game is so much shorter than Hollow Knight.
Well, not when I have to 120 star.
If you got 120, okay, maybe.
I mean, I gotta get all the items. I can't stop until, you know, everybody's in go mode.
I have to find all of your stars.
You have to find my stars and my caps.
Your hearts, your stars,
and my toads. The toads are in your seed somewhere. and they're old school toads, so they're doing the old toad screams.
Oh, okay, I'll save them.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know, dude. Does it take you 4 hours, 5 hours to 120 star?
No.
I don't know how long those usually take, I guess.
The other thing is sometimes the seats, or like the randomized seats, can be kind of rough if you have like a red coin like down at the bottom of the side of a
big ramp you have to like kick back up.
Yeah. So there's definitely situations where stars are like hard to get. But
Yeah, but any like specific location in Mario 64 doesn't like take that long to get back to.
right. Listen, I'll do the one where I have to watch the cutscene every time I get a star. That'll add time to it. So
I might not. I don't want to put you through that now.
it'll balance out. Also, it'll be Chaos Mario 64. So sometimes I'll go into a world and like literally all the architecture in the world will start spinning towards me. Have you seen that?
What? No, I.
Oh, it's super cursed. I would like to try one. I think I tried to do it once with DT, but it kept like crashing or something. But it's great. Wow, this mire stinks. Maybe it is purple chest. Maybe that is the answer.
Maybe it stinks just because the music is so dreary.
Maybe it stinks because we're in a mire. So it's stinky swamp. All right, there's the hook shot. Everything coming up Rambler so far in the seed. You know, first to that Aghanim sword. First to that book.
I would likely 100% just go fully clear Turtle Rock right now, except I would get blocked at the boss because I couldn't beat it.
Well, you couldn't even get inside it without the hammer. Now, right, if this was
not a cheater, so.
Even if this was inverted, you couldn't get in there. But
it'll be up on the mountain. It'll be a Cryo Cave.
I mean, so at this point, a hookshot really is just to get us over to east side of the mountain. There's a lot of checks up there, both Light World and Dark World. Could this be the legendary Hammer Go Mode scene? Or is the game going to be a jerk and be like, nah, here's flippers and mirror. Have fun. Because you know at this point, you're just like, just give me the hammer. Just give me Ice Rod, give me hammer. And let me be done. Get that sweet, like, sub 80 time. At least, even though we don't have hammer, we've already been in pod, so it's not like you get access to ice and pod at the same time. It's like, oh, which one has the hammer? Ah! Sword strats?
Whee!
I don't know. Just go. I mean, spins would be much faster.
I think spins, yeah. Swinging does extend your invincibility time, I suppose.
Yeah, though he does have enough health that he can just deboost. Oh, wow, okay. Hello, Meyer. Thanks for the goodies. Well, I mean, this is fine, because now we can do checkerboard while we're here.
Gonna have something.
You know, I mean, the only thing that would stink is if there's something like K45 or Graveyard Ledge. Those kind of out of the way mirror checks.
This is the first chest of Swamp Cure package. This is pretty good. I guess you don't need the hook shot to get there. Oh no, I can't go that way.
Yeah, he needs the flippers to get over that way too. Did we see catfish from either of them? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
No, because we got mitts and then we
Listen, are you asking me if I've been paying attention?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Listen, I just want to talk more about fight K games we're gonna play. Playing Dual Fighter 1 or something, I don't know.
Do they have... gosh, I'm just trying to think of co-op games that my brother and I played. I feel like Joe and Mac would be an awful co-op game just because of how that game plays out.
It's on there.
You're just gonna get hit by everything and die.
And G.I. Joe.
Aw, that song sounded delightful. Go back.
I think that was also Xanarkand.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Rambler does have Desert done. I'm doing a great job tracking, folks. Oh,
Joe,
you know what?
Montana football. Oh, what?
You know where Hammer's gonna be? Magic Bat. Now that we have Mitts and Mirror. What is this?
Is this Anakin?
I heard that the starting instrument was like made me think of, I don't know, like Pocky and Rocky or something. I know I've heard the song before.
Oh, this is the Steel Samurai? Oh, baby. What a great show.
Oh, Ace Attorney. That's what I figured. I need to play those games someday. I think I tried playing the first one, and I got stuck on one of them, and then there's our hammer. And then there's our hammer. That's exactly what happened.
What are you doing?
Hiya!
It was too hasty.
I mean, I'd be pretty stoked in that hammer. The seed's pretty linear so far. Like, literally avoid Thieves Town and just do everything else and you're fine. But now the question is... Where's our Ice Rod? Ugh. It's an Ice Rod Go mode seed.
Don't try it again.
Boy, this gets me really hyped to look for this Ice Rod hunt.
Something's got to.
Something's got to. Been a good race. I feel like Rambler's just kind of taking the lead and just continues to run with it, but Zeitnix not going to be too far behind.
Moldarm's going to jail.
That's a cat jam right there. Yo, Gia, thanks for the 7-pack. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Also, hi, DT. Okay, now I'm not looking at chat anymore. That's your job, Mikon. You look at chat.
The Steel Samurai is not on Fightcade. Sorry. Blades of Steel is, and Superman, the Man of Steel.
But Rambler going straight back to pod.
What about Samurai? That's gonna be Samurai Showdown. Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if I'm guessing Helmet might have the last item, so maybe Ice Rod's gonna be on him. No, I said Mikon has to look at chat so that Mikon can mod. Well, Mikon's not a mod. Mikon can tell me to moderate. Oh yeah, JR is a mod. JR mod chat. Huh?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, there's far less Pokemon games on here than I thought.
Oh, when are we gonna play Pokken Tournament?
I have a Pokken Tournament like controller that I use for my
heard those
Switch,
are really good.
and it's pretty sick. I use it for Mario Maker.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm so good and win all the time.
Ah, I thought DT was the Mario Master. What do you say to that? It's because he went to Mario. It's because he went to school.
He went to school and caused a Class B felony.
Classic Mario Masters. I'm happy with my Pro Controller. I just wish my Joy-Cons actually like worked so that I can actually enjoy like playing my Switch handheld. I would probably play it more if I did, and I don't because my Joy-Cons are broke. And that's my story.
I don't use mine, so they haven't broken. I mean, I guess that's not... I guess those aren't, like, related.
I think
they still might be able to break.
I think the last time I used my Joy-Cons before finally just buying a Pro Controller was when I played Luigi's Mansion 3. And the Joy-Con drift kind of ruined that game for me because Luigi just kept spinning. And then Luigi cussed me out because of it. Dang it, Luigi. No. Oh man, these runners have been 2 seconds desynced this entire time. I'm so sorry.
I better ping a volunteer.
Did that fix it? How about now? There we go. Let me just interrupt this Chrono Trigger music.
Little, I guess.
It's perfect. Oh, a little more?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay.
I'm gonna take a screenshot. And
Oh, no.
and
Just post it and put hashtag professional streamer.
oh wait, according to my screenshot, they're actually 0.01 apart from each other.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's actually
You're that
pretty
close
good.
without going over.
Zeitnix gotta be a little careful. I would, man, just pull out the cape or Burna or something. I don't think it doesn't have a fairy or anything. All right, gonna be fine.
Ronald trying to peek in there.
Just peeking around the corner. I need a Ronald lurk command or emote. It's literally just the normal Ronald
top
emote,
half of his face.
but it's just the top half. Should put Rambler behind 2 seconds to make up for all the time he was ahead 2 seconds.
Makes sense to me.
How about instead I prop his timer a little better? Is that good? Is that good enough? Yeah. Hey, I just want to say thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you've been enjoying the antics of WJB and Mikan's box. Specifically the box.
Listen, I'm not even at my full power right now.
It's terrifying. I'm just glad I was able to actually get the second race going, because I just told him I might restream the doubleheader, and then I get a message from Rambler like, yeah, we're gonna start now with delay. So I was like, okay, let's get this going. All right, well, we'll probably see a dead rock get in the way. I mean, at this point, we're just looking for Ice Rod, and for both these runners, I'm sure they're just hoping it's super
Not
convenient. Yeah, this is like kind of a rough spot to be in, honestly, because
there's so much dungeon left to do.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to do anything else but immediately come up to the mountain again after. I mean, after
I don't know why Rambler tried to
it.
spin right there.
Yeah. You gotta remember that Gold Sword attacks, which is the same as a Tempered Sword spin, do 0 damage against Mothula. What? Because there's a reason. It's because it's the same damage class as the spikes. And so the developers were like, well, we can't have you hitting Moth into spikes, because A, he's flying, so it wouldn't make sense, and B, it would make the fight too easy. But one thing that they did change, the devs did change, they did make it so that Gold Sword regular slashes work on him. Somehow. I'm not exactly sure how they did it, but... Oh, we're getting a pet check?
Rando?
In Rando.
It's because they made the Gold Sword be the Tempered Sword in that fight.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
It just is. So slashes will work, but spin still won't.
Just is the Tempered Sword, got it.
It is. It is what it is, and not all that it is.
Back up the mountain for Rambler. I mean, I would assume you just do everything and then go into TR at this point.
TR, yay!
Yatta!
Oh, he has all the other crystals already. I have not been like, no, not. I didn't know he had them. I didn't know he had the rest of them already. Let's go.
Yeah. He went and got the hammer and then just immediately booked it back to Pod and then back to Skull to finish everything up. So.
Heck yeah. You have to hear Link screaming. Yeah, that's true. If you want a bad experience for your ears, feel free to play the GBA version.
It's really funny because, like, growing up, I played the GBA version more than I played the Super Nintendo version. Or at least I remember playing it. But I don't actually remember the Link screaming at all. Like, that part of my memory just doesn't exist, which is strange, because I feel like it seems bad enough that it would be noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you had the volume down all the way in car rides because it annoyed your parents or something.
Maybe I just played Four Swords on the GBA version instead with my brother. I remember in the GBA version as well, there's like a quest line you have to do, I think, to get into the color dungeon, where You have to like go use your bug net and go catch a squirrel or something. I need to play that version again at some point.
What? Are we talking about Link to the Past still?
Yes.
Okay. There was a color dungeon? I know there's a bonus dungeon. Is that what you just meant? The bonus dungeon?
Yeah, the bonus dungeon. Color dungeons
okay.
in Link's Awakening.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't remember catching squirrels in that game, but...
Wow, look at this sink! The only difference between these two runners is that...
Oh, wow.
Ramblers killed Helma. That's it.
That's pretty significant.
Pretty significant, yeah. I mean, if Rambler just happens to find Ice Rod up here, then he's definitely looking to take this win for his team.
Good thing Rambler is playing the sound effects for both streams right now.
Very helpful. What a team player. Man, you gotta wonder what's going through your mind when you're opening each of these chests, knowing you just need an Ice Rod, and you don't want to see like flippers or anything. Also, poor Zeitnix getting hit by the berry on the last check. I have to go make another loop around. Rambler still has to do. Did Rambler do Spiral Cave? No, I don't think he did. He did Paradox Cave into TR opening. Yeah, still no Ice Rod. The hunt continues.
Oh, A Link to the Past is on Fightcade.
Oh!
Doesn't make any sense to me, but
yeah,
it is. There's one person playing it right now, even.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
nice.
man.
Barrel Volcano.
I love this. Barrel Xanarkin.
Yeah, Zeitnix still hasn't done the Light World stuff over here in Death Mountain. Alright, well, like I said, if an Ice Rod just happens to be in TR, then Rambler's in a good spot. Oh, but if the seed decides to be a ding dong and throw like flippers at us, then all of a sudden, that's the one thing you do not want to see. You just don't want to see flippers because that opens up
floppers.
Swamp, that opens up ice. Aside from this check here and those two dungeons I talked about, what else do we have, Mekon?
What a ridiculous question to ask me.
Well, I'll tell you. We still have... I don't think we saw Spike Cave yet. We still have Hammer Pegs and Purple Chest. And Pyramid Fairy. That was another thing.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been half tempted to do Pyramid Fairy before coming back up the mountain if I was Rambler. But it's such a tough call. Actually, because Aga's dead, it's really not that long of a play to make, because you can just use the Aga portal to save some time on some screen transitions.
Again, Catfish, you could probably get up there pretty quick, too.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Catfish. Do Catfish, Moon Pearl, or Moon Pearl. Let's get a second Moon Pearl while we're here. Catfish Ice Rod would be pretty cheeky. Ice Rod Spiral Cave?
Might be able to, like, save their portal up here. I know that's pretty rare to actually be able to make use of it.
You definitely could, if you don't find your Ice Rod in here. The only thing that would stink, though, is if you did find... Oh, no, they can't, because they killed Aga.
Because they killed Aga, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's... Ooh. Silver's out of Spiral Cave. I mean, if Rambler finds Ice Rod, he's going to miss out on that, but at this point, I don't think it would make a big enough difference.
Oh, click.
Nailed it.
Coming out.
Lava chest. Do you have our Ice Rod? Nope. Hey, we're all tied up on heart containers now. Oh, looks like we are gonna get... Oh man, super exciting. Looks like we are gonna get... I'm assuming this is Pyramid Fairy for Zeitnix. I'm just jamming out. How about you?
I'm always jamming out.
I'm just cat jamming, if you will.
I don't have animated emo, so I can't see it.
I'm not actually... I mean, you can't see me because I don't have my webcam on. I am actually a cat jamming currently.
Is it hidden behind the shield, like the Triforces?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek my head out in 5, 4.
Uh-oh.
You said that NYRambler like got an item and it fell down the hole, so I was like, "What'd he get?" But no, he got nothing, and now he's gonna check Mimic.
It was the flippers. That's what he got.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay. That's bad.
That is bad.
That is bad. Oh, baby. Okay, nothing in Mimic. Anything in Pyramid Fairy? A bee! A bee! And a heart piece. Well...
Uh-oh.
I mean, the good news for Rambler is there's no way... Unless your opponent just randomly decides to go to Ice Palace before going up to TR. There's no way you're going to... There's no way you're going to Swamp without having to go into TR first, so... Gosh, Ice Rod hunts are the worst. Zeitnix gonna go back and kill Helma. And then I would imagine that they would head up to TR next. Though I wonder, you know, having done that Pendant Thieves Town for nothing, I wonder if we'll see a wacky play out of them.
I bet,
It's in Swamp?
Sashra has it.
Ah.
Because he had something last season. No.
Oh no! I mean, it could happen.
Everyone's getting bodied. Everyone's getting bodied by Laser Bridge today.
$20, last chance.
Oh no.
A little too high on that. $20. All right. The answer is not Turtle Run. The Ice Rod hunt continues.
So would you do Ice Palace or Swamp in this situation?
I would, if I was Rambler, I would do...
We don't have to think that far. You don't have to...
If I
be careful.
If I suddenly turned into Rambler, I'd make a steak dinner. That's what I'd do.
Ooh.
That's a Rambler thing to do.
You win either way.
I don't know. It's tough because, like, they still have these overworld checks to do as well. Is this a Swamp Rush?
I'd be pretty tempted to do anything Flipper related right now.
Yeah, because you kind of want that dip to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to do Ice because you can do it without Flippers. Though the chances of somebody in this scenario making that Ice Palace
Big
dive...
flippering into independent ice, yeah. Probably.
Yeah. If it was a Crystal Ice, sure. I would make that play. Like doing Crystal Ice without a Flippers before going to TR without Ice Rod. But in this case, get out of here. A hint of Rambler.
Ron keeps peeking in, dude.
Oh, this is definitely some illusion of Gaia.
Illusion of...
You can tell because of the percussion. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Them tin ponies, dude. Big time.
I think later this year, maybe, I'll finally play Soul Blazer. That's the last one of the series I haven't played yet. Then I can play the Soul Blazer Rando.
I've only played Gaia in the series. I don't know if I'll play the other ones anytime soon.
Terranigma was fun. I liked it. There were definitely moments where I was like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. And other moments where I was like, I can't beat this boss because it deals too much damage and I don't deal damage. Which I think, for the most part, was just simply like, I need more levels. But I'm lazy. There's a boss in Terranigma called, I think, Bloody Mary. The worst. That fight's Sucked so. I think when I uploaded it to YouTube, I cut out so much of that fight because it was just a very, very slow grind just for me to like die and then have to do it all over again.
Chicken, get out of here.
Hammer tags. I mean, this could be huge. If Zeitnix can find this ice rod before Rambler, then like this game is completely changed. Purple chest. I probably should have grabbed purple chest first. You can take purple chest with you into the magic bat. Rambler just realized Diver Down exists.
No, it does not.
I'd be a little stressed out at this point. Okay, nothing off a magic bat. Maybe purple chest will be the answer. Because it does seem like Zeitnix is going to try and do literally everything they can before committing to TR. And I would assume it's to potentially make up for that Thieves Town play that didn't pay off, maybe. Now look, Ramblers uses Samaria block to do a rail clip to skip the flipper check when you jump into the water. It's not EG. He's just... because he's not on a different thingy or something. So it's, yeah.
What?
That's a straight. That's a straight up quote from my How to Play Link to the Past randomizer textbook.
You wrote a whole book?
I ate a whole book.
Is it an ebook? Oh, it's right there.
It was K45.
Walked out of there. Like, oh.
Okay, wow. That is huge. And, you know, Rambler will probably finish out this dungeon and see if he does decide to head up to do K45 right after this. But yeah, that's huge for Zeitnix.
Doesn't already check the tablet. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, he hasn't checked Bombos. Wow, what a complete turnaround. Rambler in the lead for like most of this race, and then at the last second, stinking ice rod.
They did like digging game and stuff already, right? I think.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. It's just Bombos tablet's closer to the entrance of Swamp, but then walking all the way up to the cave is kind of an annoyance. I bet I'll still do it though.
Yeah, I mean either that or he's gonna think, well, Swamp didn't pay off, so I need to just immediately go into the next worst spot, which would be Ice Palace or Thieves Town. I mean, that's kind of the downside about this late mirror, is that those one-off mirror checks in the Dark World are just kind of isolated.
If you get a health refill, like from hearts, in that spot, do you start swimming?
No.
Okay.
Because you're not water walking. Like you're not.
Right.
There is no water there.
Right. That's what I thought. You're only like swimming because there's a trigger to start swimming on the dock, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the dock.
The dock, the ladder.
I gotta tie up the boat to the dock real quick.
I can only swim if I jump off
Sitting
the dock.
on the dock of the bay. Well, Zeitnix in a pretty comfortable spot. Now, this could be even closer if Rambler does go right up to K45, because Rambler has all of TR done. So, Zeitnix still has a pretty good lead, though, at this point. Even if Rambler does go straight to K45, maybe after Bombos. But yeah, those flippers, man. Yeah, Rambler wanted to mirror out, but you cannot mirror out of Dark World dungeons, even if it's a pendant. I think in the Light World you can mirror out without getting the dungeon prize.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Oh, he's going back into the big chest too. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Right. That stinks.
Yeah, this is rando for you. You know, you could play pretty dang good, but then something like an ice rod can just completely change the race entirely.
It's a prime example of randonomics.
Randonomics. Eventually, that ice straw is going to trickle down into Rambler's hands.
Maybe the fairy will decide the race.
Come down to that. Yeah, I mean, it is really easy to, like... Going from Bombos to K45 is kind of bad, but... So I could see Rambler checking this and then fluting straight to ice. Because if you're going to K45, then you're kind of probably going to Thieves Town. Because it kind of is in that trajectory.
Maybe this bottle will also change. Oh, he's fluting, dude!
Yeah.
There he goes!
Man, that sucks.
Mm.
That sucks. That feels so bad.
Game over. Return of
Game
Ganon.
over. Yeah. He got your blood and came back.
That sound effect, I know this isn't what it is, but it sounds like the Sega boot up sound effect on the Game Gear.
Sure. I'll take
it goes
I'll take your word for it.
They don't say Sega, it just goes
It goes doo doo.
Yeah, like the doorbell, but instead of saying Sega, that's what it is. Oh no, anyway. He gets the flippers too, but he's like,
Haha. He's probably thinking, well, it's so crazy because Rambler even like skipped East Death Mountain after beating Hera to go do Pod and Skull, but like when you skip that, it's like your chances of wanting to do any other overworld stuff besides go back up the mountain is so low. And yet, he skipped Spiral Cave and didn't get silvers, so it's like...
I think Rambler just wants to show off the MSU.
Yeah, more Secret of Mana music.
Secret of Mama.
But I mean, I don't think, you know, in any situation, I think that K45 was just a really easy check to isolate, just because of the nature of where the mirror showed up and what options came towards you. Like, I feel like most players would probably, myself included, probably would have taken those flippers straight into Swamp or something.
What?
There's like two sides to the coin. Who? Rambler?
No, Zeitnix was... It looks like he got hit. Maybe he blocked it, I don't know. It's like coming up on the... Never mind, don't worry. Nothing I say is important, don't worry.
Was it a pokey or a hoku boku?
It was a fireball. Oh, it was a fireball from his own Samaria block. Never mind, that can't hit him.
Oh, okay, alright.
I've played this game before.
But what if in Link to the Past...
Up there.
What if in Link to the Past Battle Royale you get Kane of Samaria? You can attack each other with it.
Just throw blocks at each other.
Just throw blocks at each other. Well, like a Smash Bros equivalent, but it's in the Link to the Past engine somehow. Where you can pick each other up and throw each other. You hit someone with a boomerang and you grab them and toss them off.
Did you see Sakurai's video on Dragon King?
Yeah, I did. I love that
so
series.
Cool. Yeah, I actually started watching it like just 2 days ago. I'm not finished yet.
I've just watched like the ones where he talks about each video game. Like cause seeing him talk about all the Kirby games is just really fun.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, especially because they're so short.
Yeah, and next he's gonna talk about Melee. Melee. All right, let me see if what audio we got going on over here. Vanilla.
Oh, Zelda! I haven't heard this one before.
All right, we'll keep it then.
Today. I want an MSU, but it just randomly plays like the Link from the Game Boy version, Game Boy Advance version.
I feel like somebody posted a video. It was like 10 hours of silence, except every now and then you hear Mario make a noise.
Yeah,
there's something like that. I'm like, that exists, of course. Of course it does. And another gold sword. Zeitnix getting all the nice stuff. Now I just need to find red mail and then we'll have everything. Green for Rambler gonna go turn that in, and then I can't imagine Rambler goes like Thieves Town next. But it's kind of one of those like you just gotta double down on the worst plays. If one play doesn't pay off, you just gotta keep going to the next one. You shouldn't ever do that, because I always do that and it just never gets better. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see him going to K45. Da-da-da-da. That's my favorite sound effect ever. Da-da-da-da.
What's happening? Where are we? Cannon? Oh, okay.
Just some blueberries off of Saha. Get it? Because the bombs look like 3 blueberries.
They do. Blueberries are delicious, by the way. I highly recommend them.
I'm not a... I like them, like, mixed in... I like them as a flavor, I think. I don't normally seek out blueberries. I would much rather have, like, strawberries or blackberries or raspberries. You know, like the fart noise. You know.
Ah, I do. I do know that.
Okay.
Only one man would dare give me the raspberry.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries. I am not a noted blueberry seeker. Come on now. I feel like that. You know those like interviews where it has their name and then their job and then like sometimes a qualifier with that job. There's the red mail. See me in an interview and it says Willard J. Bradley, noted non-blueberry seeker, blueberry avoider.
That would be when you pop up on MXC. That's gonna be like one of your hobbies on there, seeking blueberries.
But I'm like, no,
seeking a nice blueberry.
They got it wrong in the interview. I said not blueberries. That's only making it worse. Was the green 20 the boots? Either the boots or the starting sword, I don't remember. Okay, Rambler, not too far up. Just kidding. He saved and quit. Gonna go turn in purple chest. Well, we're gonna see some Ars Armos. Alright, is this where our big key is? Is this where it is? How about, is it here?
Is that it? Oh.
I'm sure Rambler in his head is probably thinking, well, I lost. I know I'd be thinking that too. You can't do, like, you do 2 completely useless pendant dungeons, like, I mean, I think right now all he has left is Catfish, K45, and Thieves Town. It'd be even worse. I think it'd be even worse if it was, like, first 4 of Thieves. So thankfully it's at least not there.
Where's he rambling to now? Oh, the correct place. Oh, not the correct place. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. K45 is in kind of like a really bad spot. Like, if there was any time
really
to
bad.
have done it, it would have been when he was doing purple chest stuff.
It should just be a flute point, honestly.
Just flute right there. Right into the light world.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Graveyard Ledge should be a flute point as well?
Absolutely.
Wow, it was right side. I would have been right if I did my route. See, my route just covers so many, like, bad situations. You know, you skip doing a useless Hope room if it's in Stalfos room. 21! Wow, people guessed the right number? Wow, look at Willer Games. Oh, Willer Games got it right. Nice. Good job, bot. You get Mekon's
So
Triforce.
What? No! I'm the winner! Get that Triforce out from behind that shield. I saw where you put it.
You didn't see nothing. I'll move it when I'm good and ready, alright?
Triforce moves as it pleases.
So yeah, going into these races today, you know, I wasn't sure how the results would turn out. I was at least expecting a 1-1, but like I said, I didn't really know Rambler's opponent too well. But, you know, though I feel like Rambler did have... I don't know. I feel like their execution was still pretty even, too.
I think I didn't see as many nitpicky details as I would have done in a normal race, so I'd say they both went pretty well.
Yeah.
Of this game I don't play.
Of this game. I feel like they both played really well. Rambler just kind of got randoed. Absolutely.
Listen, I don't have to be a cook to know crummy food. I don't gotta be a rando player to see crummy movement.
Can't wait for Mekon to race Rando again. And then I will point out all of Mekon's brilliant movement.
And you know what I'll say? You know what I'll say? I'll say, you're right, that was pretty shitty, wasn't it? Because I'll know.
Yeah, that kind of sucked, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait. Oh, good save.
The Lamel is 2. Good enough. I think that was a 2-second. Dough with. What was that catfish? $20. I mean, I think we've seen every item in the game so far. At this point. Oh, I forgot to mark Zeitnix red boomerang. Dang it.
Just fly to spot 45.
Have you? There is a. I don't know if you've seen it, but there is a randomized flute spot option. For,
do they still like leave you able to get into?
Yeah, like
1 and 6.
Yeah, like the more important ones exist, but everything else is kind of wacky.
That's funny. Are they like accurately updated on the map too?
Yes.
That's great.
Okay, at this point, Rambler is literally going to last locate Ice Rod.
Yeah.
100%. Which, you know, when you do something like that, it's just like, what are the odds that I happen to pick the exact wrong locations leading up to this?
It's a different kind of skill.
It almost makes you want to not play this game for a year and a couple months. Hey, Mekon. What happened in the last ever race that you did? Was that the one you said you got 7th out of 13 or something?
Yes, I got 7th out of 13, which is like almost half the place.
Was it like a bad race or?
I don't remember. I didn't leave a comment, so.
Was it
probably.
that bad that you were like, I'm gonna take off playing this game for a year and 2 months?
Well, let me look at the one. What was the one before that then? Because it wasn't nearly as long. Okay, it was 4 months. What was my? Oh, I left a comment on this one. What does it say? Oops, started 20 seconds late. Nice job, me.
What place did you get in that one?
I got 4th out of 7th, which is like the exact same.
Well, at least you didn't lose by 20 seconds.
Did I? No, I lost by 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Is that what 3rd place got?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and almost 2nd and almost 1st. Like they all
finished
really
like
close to each other.
Oh wow. That's a dead Aga. See, look, I marked it on the tracker. Aga's dead.
Wait, and 3 months before that, I did a race and got 3rd out of 11th? Hell yeah.
Ooh. I think the last time I won a big race that felt great was my last qualifier for the most recent main tournament, where I was a smelly hoverer that hovered GT to win. But then I still got 2nd. And then Hookshot was just at hammer pace. Man, I was stressing that race, but...
And since Race Time GG has been out, those have been my only 3 Link to the Past races.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, so when are we going back to SRL for Draken?
Oh, hack Draken.
I'd have to re-download Hex Chat and get that set up.
Oh, hey, one of the players is on Ganon. I almost said Zelda.
Beat up Zelda. It's just Ganon's body, but Zelda's head on top.
Yeah, when are we going to get those kind of sprite swaps?
Never! Unless it's a festive seed. One more hit into phase 4, gold, sword, and silvers. This is gonna be over in, I'd say, less than about 40 seconds or so. Ooh. Oh. So, actually got the hit as he was teleporting, so didn't get the freeze. Ooh. Okay, this is fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
I'm panicking.
Get your GGs in chat. Moving Beacon's Triforce over here now.
Oh my! It was behind the. It was back there the whole time.
Whoa! Get your GGs. Yeah, and Floop and I gonna go 2-0 this week over Always Sunny and Pendant Pod. Let's get some friends in for a chat.
Come talk with me so I don't have to leave Willard hanging and make it a little awkward.
Come chat.
Please talk to him.
Chat.
Oh.
We do have Rambler. Hello, Rambler.
Hello.
That was a rando seed, huh?
Oh, you're about to get it. You're just about to get it.
You're about to. You're
Finally.
almost gonna get go mode.
After 45, about 40 minutes, I would say, after I found Hammer and put me in Ice Rod Go mode.
It's like it was such a
Yeah.
nasty spot for it, just because of how the seed wanted you to route.
If the flippers didn't show up, I would have gone there a lot earlier.
Yeah, that was super unfortunate.
But I just followed up logical progression. Hammer leading to flippers. Maybe flippers leads to Ice Rod. I didn't think Ice Rod would be, the same thing as sphere as Hammer was. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if flippers hadn't showed up, who knows how this would have gone. I mean, if Ice Rod had been in the spot where the flippers were, then you would have. I think you were.
I would have finished a half hour ago. About.
Yeah, you and your opponent were opening TR at the exact same time. The only difference is you had already gone back and killed Helma. That was it. I think that was the one moment, and then they did all of the Death Mountain, but then didn't dive TR at that point. They instead went and did other stuff, and then
the correct play.
The correct play, correct.
In retrospect, yes. Although I'm definitely in the camp lately of, if Ice runs a TR, just check TR if you might as well. I mean, so that's why I left the mountain and immediately went and did the 2 crystal dungeons. That way I go back to Death Mountain, finish that, and if Ice runs there, I'm done already. So I don't have to worry about going back for anything else. I also want to check Battle at that point. I
do think checking TR at that point is arguably the right play. Especially because I don't know, it's tough because you ditched out on the East Death Mountain stuff to go kill Helma, go kill Moth, and then it's like, where else are you gonna go but right back up the mountain to go do all the overworld stuff and then go into the dungeon?
Of course. Yeah, well, I just wanted to make it easier routing wise. Like if I'd done all that and then I opened TR, I just wanted to, like, if I didn't find Ice Rod, I wanted it to be easier to just I just wanted to knock out the crystals because I knew the bosses couldn't have anything, and I also wanted to check Battle still.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We do also welcome our winner.
Hey, GG's.
Welcome. You did it. Yay.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
How are you feeling? Let's start a little bit early. How are you feeling after that the Thieves Town play?
Yeah, you mean the fact that there was
literally nothing? I mean, Burna, but whatever.
That was pretty early, so I was still feeling okay. I mean, I was a little miffed that I did it, but other than that, I just sort of put it in the back of my mind after I left there. Took the full heal and moved on.
Did you get all 4 items, or was there something in the big chest?
Ended up getting all 4 items. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I went back for the big chest before I found Ice Rod. It was
yeah, that was. And I can't blame you for it. Like, just the way, just where K45 is in that situation, like, the only times you could really do it if you're, like, doing Smith Chain, or if you're,
But the fact that I did Frog already, the first part of it, I
wait,
had no reason to go back there.
yeah, I mean, and both you guys did it because, you had to. Or no, I guess you
Yeah.
didn't.
You didn't
'Cause
have
there,
to.
there was nothing on either of the tablets or in Desert, but, it was still something to do instead of, going to Meyer without Samaria, which, of course, then Samaria just sit there. So
Oh wait,
Right.
where was Flute? Because
that was in chess game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, that was a chess game. Yeah. But I routed. Yeah, that did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. I brought the frogs. And I said I'm going to turn the Flute and turn in the Smith at the same time, and then Flute go do Meyer, which was the
Yeah.
play. So.
Like, the only other time I could see you going to K45 is if you did it after Swamp, which would have made the race a little bit closer. It could have come down to
Yeah,
GT routing, I'd say.
I was
But,
thinking about it because I checked Ether Bombos at that point.
Yeah, it's just to go to Bombos and then go back through the portal and then go up to K45 is kind of rough. I think in, like, my situation, or if I was in your situation, I feel like I would have checked K45 and Bombos before the swamp dive, even though, just because they're, you don't want it. Nobody wants to do Pendant Swamp ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying I got
I-
these flippers for a reason, right? That's
Yeah.
that's what my mind was thinking.
I mean, I respect the decision. Just be like, I got this stupid flippers. I'm going for it, and it was unfortunately not the right play at all. So, but yeah,
Hey,
GG's both you guys.
It happens, and I get 2 weeks off from league now, so yay!
Yay!
Hey, me too.
Oh, neither of us are doing retron, so nice.
I was telling Rambler that you guys were both opening TR at the exact same time in the seed. The only difference was Rambler had already killed Pod, or killed Helma. So, it was still really close even to up to that point. And with Ice Rod being Ice Rod, like, this race was still, like, wide open at that point.
Yeah, well, that hammer opened up so much.
Yeah.
More so the mirror and the hammer combined, because I'm assuming we both, as soon as we got mirror, first thing we did was go straight to Hera.
Yep.
Yeah, so combined, yeah, the entire world opened up to us when she got mirror and then hammer.
Yeah, and
all
then
these semi-orphan checks just sort of opened up for me. It was like,
yeah, and when you get mirror that late and you're like, I want to go beat dungeons and do Death Mountain, it's like, when do you go back for Graveyard Ledge, your K45 or Bombo's tablet? So,
exactly.
And then, of course, Rambler gets punished for skipping Spiral Cave.
Why, what was there?
Silvers.
Silver.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I didn't have to worry about beating Ganon anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, GG's to both of you.
Yeah, GGZ.
Good race.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks for the restream.
Yeah, no problem. I frantically cropped everything, like, I think 30 seconds before you guys started. So
I hope my music was loud enough this time.
Your music was fine. Yeah,
I turned it up a little bit.
I did notice there is, like, a weird kind of double audio going on with your stuff. Very, like, I might have to go listen to it back, but there's, like, a just very slight, like, little echo at parts, which is very strange. I don't know what could be causing that, but anyway, thank you all again for letting me restream. This was fun. Thank you all for coming in and chatting as well. It's always good to hear from y'all. And, I don't really know you at all, Zeitnix, so it was nice watching you race for once, and thank you for coming in and chatting as well.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
And, of course, thank you to Mikon for getting tricked into doing 2 sets of commentary today.
I helped a little, I think.
You did great.
Well, I ate some chocolate and a sandwich.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you're all free to go. I release you.